Good day. Hope everybody out there is having a good one. If this is your first time to the channel, what we do around here is we help people suggestions rather than algorithms. We found a whole lot more music that way, more than we ever would have found with any algorithm trying its hardest. It just doesn't compete at all. And we have a wealth of music around here, playlists that totally reflect the diverse kinds of music that we've been finding all over the planet. And this is an example of some of that awesome music. This was a band that we found pretty late into last year, actually. And right away, I was right in love with them. Now, I love bands that incorporate like traditional instruments that aren't the norm these days, and bringing that in to what is kind of the norm these days. And one country that's always good at mixing it up, Japan. Japan can put basically anything in a blender and make an awesome smoothie out of it, especially musically. They really have a knack for mixing things that on paper any American producer would say no, we're not gonna do that. That's not gonna work. Just not gonna work. And Japan's like, hell yeah, let's do that, and add some other stuff to it as well. So this band right here is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is Wagakki Band. Now we seem to always get this band 2 songs at a time, but this was their first U.S. tour, so definitely looking forward to checking this out. This is them at the House of Blues, Homura and Hagane. I think I know what those words are. Yeah, I knew one of them was steel because I recognized it from the song. All right. So here we go. Wagakki Band live. This is, I believe, this has got to be the beginning of the show. Here you go, stud. That tat is like dark. That's just creepy. Such a cool intro to the show too. Nice. Bass solo. See what I mean? Bet she was like, it's pretty standard fare, it's so fun, man. Ah, here comes the rest. So, man, I cannot wait to see this band live. Dude. Way cool, man. Nice. Way cool. Awesome. She's got a voice on her, man. I know it's some powerhouse singers. Nasty. See, look at that. Who says flute can't be metal? Dude. So awesome. Okay, see, here's the thing. Like, usually in a lot of music these days, if you hear any of these instruments, 9 times out of 10, they're sampled. And if you were to hear music that, even live, instruments going on, they would most likely be like backing tracks or whatever. But this band brings the actual instruments and does it all for real in real time, in front of your face. And yeah, there's really a lot to look, that dude with the flute, man. Now, I am a big fan of that sound of flute, especially when it's like played slow and the notes drag out. It's just the tones that come out of those is just so beautiful. And Miss Lady here with the fan, powerhouse vocals, just awesome stuff. Yeah, it's one thing that you really and the creepy face, but awesome guitar. And just way cool, way awesome playing. And see, now this is the thing, man. Bringing these elements together, it's like if you were to say, go into a studio and be like, yeah, I want to do some metal bluegrass and, or some old country and then metal. It's just, there's a mixture of these things, or trying to take traditional, music like old blues or whatever and metal it up. It's like these are things that wouldn't normally work. And I mean, we have instruments that you would, find with like bands like The Who, like the Mongolian stuff. And I believe, is that not? Is that the same thing or is it just similar? Because I know they have some similar instruments, and I know that they like kind of share some instruments. So I'd be very interested to find out. I've always wanted to play one of those. It's like akin to like a Japanese banjo, but with a really big pick. And I just always, I have been a fan of the sound of these. And the amount of tones and things done with, very little. Sometimes, again, it doesn't always. It's not what you play. It's how you play it. And this band is a little bit of column A and a column B because it's not only what they're playing, but it's how they're playing it. So yeah, just way awesome stuff. I love the mixture. Again, of this, they make it mesh together so well. And I mean, even having, all the support of producers and management and all the people backing you, you still have to pull it off. And, just because, you have access to these traditional instruments or have, musicians that can play this stuff doesn't always mean that it's going to mesh together well with the metals that you're trying to make and all that. And this, who this band would be really good with, they would sound really awesome with, and the singer almost has that same powerhouse type voice, is another band out of Japan, Love Bites. They are more like metal. They have some thrash elements to them, but hard rock, metal, awesomeness, and they could really share the stage with bands like Judas Priest and stuff like that, because they have like a bit of the old school and the new school and everything, and just a lot of cool nostalgia, but fresh and awesome. And that this band has that in spades. I mean, you want to talk about nostalgia? Has nostalgia for stuff from before you were even born, like before you even thought of, possibly before your whole family line was even made. So, I mean, there's instruments that are older than some people's ancestry. So, you know, I love when, I'm a fan and a sucker for like even that older Japanese music, and even like the Mongolian folk music and the throat singing and all that stuff. I've always kind of really like kind of had a soft spot for it. So I guess it figures that I would really like this, being that it's like my two favorite things kind of mixed together. And I I'm about to look into other genres that are doing the same thing, bringing traditionalism in with, newer metals or newer musics, and it's it's just a really cool thing to see it happen. And like I said, most people like in the States or whatever, if they were gonna like use a lot of these instruments, it would all be like with samples and stuff, and possibly they could make something that is this awesome, but you would have to go and pay a hell of a lot of session players to be able to pull this off on stage like they can. So yeah, they're like now like one of my new favorite bands from Japan. It's like I keep getting more of them, and now it'll be like all of my favorite bands will be from Japan. So yeah, I don't have a problem with that. It's just, it's like I don't even like the music from my home country anymore. Now we have some awesome music here, and we have a lot of awesome indie music. I talked in a video with Lita Strauss about how, the problem with American music is it gets stuck into these ruts of this formula works, so keep doing this, make more of this, rinse, wash, repeat, whatever. And so when you find music that mixes it up more and does the things that, we're barely hearing here in America. I mean, it's like rap and metal mixed together is still a big deal over here. And it's like, how long have we been doing that for? Really? I mean, since, well, at least since like Run DMC. I mean, so, and then you had Public Enemy with Anthrax and all that. I mean, so it's like, really, we've been doing that forever. And we need to mix some different things up and some other stuff. And we need to Japan it up some more. But yeah, awesome stuff. If you have not heard this band yet, please, I would highly encourage you. I'll have you all linked up as per usual. We leave an abundance or as many links as we can behind, or the links that will most directly get you to where you need to be. And please, I've said this a million times, support bands where you are going to be able to support them the most. That means Bandcamp, YouTube, whatever. Hit that share button. Show other people this. This is what makes you want to help Signal Boost. Well, that's what you have to do. You have to share it on your social media. Encourage your friends to share it on their social media. Get people that would like this into it and have them share it. And, who knows? Probably some dumbass radio DJ like me would probably play it on the radio, I mean, so, it's too bad that the major labels don't lean into a little bit more of what the indie bands are putting out, and even indie bands from all around the world. I mean, we have some just brilliant stuff coming out, and it's just I really, I wish we had something, here that more reflected that, but I'm also very lucky to have found all this and that we have it at all. So, you can't always get what you want, but you can get some awesome music out of Japan, and this is just a perfect example of that. So definitely, please go show them some support and spread the word and do all the YouTube things here, and we follow the links and all that stuff. We'll have you as linked up as possible, and yeah, definitely support independent music, support the music that you like, and you have the power to help signal boost. As as little as you think your opinion might be, it has the snowball effect. So we're seeing that with a young lady out of Australia lately. And that's with no major label backing her at all. In fact, they straight up dropped her ass. So and she's doing really good aside from that, and it really shows the power that we have, and that we don't have to let major labels control the narrative of everything that happens with music all the time, with all the things. And so yeah, that's my rant. That's what I got to say about that. Please go show them some support. I hope you're having a great day. I hope it's going as good as it possibly can be. We get tons more news, reviews, reacts, all sorts of stuff in the music world, music news, and beyond. So definitely take a look around. We got tons of playlists with just a wealth of music. So definitely do go check that out, and like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.